Good morning and welcome to Storytime with Jester. Today we'll be reading from the book Jester by James Patterson and Andrew Gross. We'll be starting in chapter 37. So this is my little trusty bookmark that a friend drew of me quite some time ago. And as you can see, I've been a Jester for a long time. So here we go. Chapter 37. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a 381-page book that has 153 chapters in it. And I thought my book had a lot of chapters. But anyway, here we go. Chapter 37. It was a cool morning as the sun broke through the mist low in the sky. Emily met me on the stone road outside the castle gate. "You rise early, Hugh de Luc." "And you, lady. I'm sorry to have brought you out so early in the morn." She smiled bravely. "It is for a good purpose, I hope." "I hope so too," I said. She had on her brown cloak, which she always wore for matins. She cinched the collar against the mist. I stood before her in my ridiculous jester's outfit. I did a sprightly hop and a jump that made her laugh. "I hear it is you I have to thank for the new duds." I bowed. "What thanks?" she curtsied. "A jester could not do his work without looking the part. Besides, your other clothes reeked of a particular smelly beast." I smiled, fixing on her soft green eyes. "I feel the fool in front of you, my lady." "Not to me. You look quite dashing, if I say so." The dashing jester, not what is normally thought of as right. Emily's eyes glistened. "Did I not tell you, Hugh, that I have a penchant for not doing what is considered right?" "You did tell me," I nodded. We stood and stared at each other for a long while, the space empty of words. A rush of feelings rose in my chest. This beautiful girl had done so much for me. If not for her, I would have been dead, a bloody mound on the side of the road. I reached my hand out to hers. There was a spark between us, a warmth against the cool of the morning. I let my hand linger longer than I could have dreamed. She did not pull away. "I owe you so much, Lady Emily. I fear I owe you a debt I can never repay." "You owe me nothing," she said, her chin raised, "but to be on your quest and to complete it safely." I didn't know what else to say. For me, there had only been Sophie. Each night I went to sleep with my mind dancing with 1,000 images of our lives together, my hands aching to touch her skin once more. I loved my wife, and yet this woman had done so much, and gotten nothing in return. I wanted to take her in my arms and let her know how I felt. The strongest surge swelled inside me. It gave me a trembling in every bone in my body. "I hope with all my heart your Sophie is alive," Emily finally said. "She is alive, I know it." My hand was still cupping hers. When I finally pulled it away, I felt a loss, but also a small object pressed inside my palm, wrapped in a linen cloth. "This was in your clothes," Emily said, "when I first found you on the road." I unwrapped it. The breath froze in my chest. It was the broken comb with the painted edge I had found in the cinders of our inn. Sophie's comb. Emily's eyes were liquid and courageous, her voice strong. She took my hand. "Go find her, Hugh de Luc. I truly believe that is what you were saved for." I nodded. I squeezed her hand back with all my might. "In all the world I hope to see you again, my lady." "In all the world I hope to see you again, Hugh de Luc. It pains me that you leave." I let her go and tossed my sack upon her back. I let her go and tossed my sack upon my back. I picked up my staff and started south, on the true road to Triel. I took a skip and a hop and twirled around to take a final look at Emily. She was still watching me and smiled bravely. I wondered, with all the worlds that separated us, how I had deserved such a lovely friend. "Goodbye," I whispered under my breath. I thought I saw her lips move too. "Goodbye, Hugh." And there we go. It's a short reading today, but a very good chapter, and one that I would hope would spark you to pick up the book Jester by James Patterson and Andrew Gross, and read all that it has to offer. And until next time, folks, and as always, see you soon.